This podcast describes the STEM Resources Database. The Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, or STEM Resource Database is designed to inventory and connect skill development programs on a national, state, and local level with an emphasis on northern New Jersey. The purpose of the database is to raise awareness of career possibilities and job opportunities in these academic fields. The STEM Resource Database is a compilation of information developed by educational and professional organizations of engineering and computer science. It is designed for high school juniors and seniors, recent graduates, guidance counselors, career counselors, and teachers. The STEM Resource Database provides users the opportunity to search for information in these fields by category and keyword, rate the effectiveness and provide feedback about the information resource immediately after the user reviews it, and submit and share information resources for inclusion in the database. Users can easily submit information resources to be added to the STEM database. All submissions are reviewed and approved by a team of pre-college experts from the New Jersey Institute of Technology. The database can be accessed using a standard web browser at www.northjerseypartners.org. When we go to this web page, go to the menu in the upper right corner of the page and move to the Training and Education item. A drop-down menu will appear. Click on the first item, STEM Resource Database. That will bring you to the introduction page shown here. Searching the database. To search the database, we first click on the search link at the top of the page. That brings up this form. The user enters a keyword and specifies whether the database should include this term in a resource's name, description, or URL, the web page address. Using the checkboxes, the user can select one or more areas to search. For this database, resources are classified as being related to transportation, logistics and delivery, healthcare and life sciences, entertainment, arts and retail, or other topics. The user can limit the search to resources in one or more areas. If no boxes are checked, the database searches for resources in all areas. Now let's see an example of the search. We'll search for resources with the word logistics in their descriptions. First, we enter our search term, logistics, in the search box, and we select description as the field we want to search for. To limit the search to resources in the transportation, logistics, and delivery area, we check that one box, leave the others unchecked. And then finally, we click on the search button. Scrolling down, we see that this search generated 2 results. Up to 10 resources are shown. If more than 10 resources match the search terms, numbered links are shown at the bottom of the list to allow the user to see other pages of matching resources. Users can also rate resources based on their usefulness and accuracy. Resources are rated on a scale of 1 to 5, where a rating of 1 means the resource was not useful and a 5 indicates the resource is very useful. Users can also add their own comments to explain the ratings. This system is similar to those used for rating products in online stores such as Amazon.com. To illustrate how this works, let's go back to the list of resources we just generated. And we're going to rate one of the resources, the one for the Ohio State University's undergraduate major in logistics management. The rating form appears in a new window after we click on the Rate link next to the resource name. We complete the form by first selecting a rating. We'll rate this one as a 5. Next, the user enters his or her name. I am John Q Public, and my email address is john@q.public.org. Then we add any comments we wish to include. I will say program description is relevant and up to date. Finally, we click on the Submit Evaluation button to submit the resource rating. And then we can X out this window. Finally, users can submit their favorite resources to be included in the database. They submit the name and URL or website address along with a brief description of the resource. A team of experts reviews all submitted resources and decides whether or not to add the resource to the database and what changes, if any, need to be made for accepted resources. To submit a resource to be considered for inclusion in the database, we go to the top and first click on the Add a Resource link. That displays a form to be completed. First, we fill in the name of the resource and select an appropriate topic. For this example, our resource's name is Logistics and Transportation Professions Video. And this resource is in the Transportation, Logistics, and Delivery topic. It can be found at www.education-portal.com. We then enter the name of the person submitting the resource and email address. Again, John Q. Public and john@q.public.org. And we enter a brief description. This is a video on careers in logistics and transportation, and I will note that its length is 3 minutes and 11 seconds. Finally, we click on the Submit Details button. Once the resource has been evaluated and approved, it will be added to the database and made available to users.